What is an advertisement?
Advertisements are necessities we often take for granted. Living in New York City, people are always surrounded by advertisements. It seems as if whichever street corner you turn, there will always be at least one advertisement trying to catch your attention. Whenever you use public transportation, whether it be a bus or a train, you're completely surrounded with ads.
While the economy is stimulated greatly by commercial advertisement, the general public also benefits from non-commercial ads. These informative ads may touch on a variety of subjects, such as precautionary actions to avoid danger, enforcing laws, and general knowledge on daily life activities. Non-commercial advertisement is highly effective in trying to spread knowledge and educate others. St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital is a hospital located in Memphis, Tennessee. They specialize in terminal diseases. The hospital has stated their goal being to advance cures and means of prevention for pediatric catastrophic diseases through research and treatment. Consistent with the vision of our founder, Danny Thomas, no child is denied treatment based on race, religion, or a family's ability to pay. The hospital is well known for fundraisers and other attempts to raise both awareness and money to help pay for children's treatments. Humans are not the only ones that benefit from advertisement. Organizations such as PETA make it their sole desire to spread their beliefs across nations. Their slogan is, "Animals are not ours to eat, wear, experiment on, use for entertainment, or abuse in any way." Without the proper use of advertisement, organizations such as PETA and St. Jude's would not be able to help others around them.
It is seen as beneficial to actually have advertisements because they are what actually benefit the consumer and actually benefit the common man, the general public. People walking around in subways, they're constantly everywhere. You see them all the time. There's something that we cannot avoid. It comes down to the point that advertisements benefit us both in the aspects of that they are beneficial to us and they stimulate our economy. Our economy by producing various jobs for the people and stimulating the economy as to whatever product for the specific company is being advertised. And it is beneficial because it helps us and teaches us things just in general. For example, in New York heavily supports the no smoking campaign. Everywhere you go, you always see ads that basically go against smoking, showing the dangers and showing pictures that catch the eye to show what actually could happen to you if you did lead a life of smoking. So it is unavoidable, and it does generally help the common person, the common people, to teach them what is right and what is wrong.
Hello, my fellow students. My name is Jafet, and I'm here to talk about public advertising. My opinion on this topic. I can say that there are pros and cons to these topics. You can see that there's a lot of stuff that can help informers by stop smoking or a new drink or my basic opinion is like it helps inform us all, and there's nothing really wrong with that because us as humans we are still learning. And that's it.
I think that public advertisement could be a good thing and a bad thing. Like, it all depends what you advertise. But in the end, it only helps the economy. That's the only way that companies could show the consumers what they're trying to sell. So public advertising is necessary to distributing goods to the consumers.
Advertisements can be seen everywhere. Whenever you go outside to walk or something, you'll be surrounded by a gazillion advertisements. Advertisements have a lot of causes. They can be used to inform the public about awareness. This can be seen during the summer. In New York City subways, they posted a lot of ads about teenage pregnancy, and it showed a little kid and it said that he was twice as unlikely to graduate high school because his parents had him as a teen when he was, they were below the age of 22. So this lets us know about the benefits of public advertisement, because a lot of people know that teenage pregnancy has bad causes, but they don't know that it affects the kid in such a way that they can't even graduate high school.
Here we have a multi-business owner and equities investor, Jerome Cardenas. Thanks for being here with us today.
Yeah, my pleasure.
What do you think would happen if public advertisement gets banned tomorrow?
Well, both large and small businesses create the backbone of America's superior economy. Without public advertisements, these businesses would all struggle to thrive. This would result in exponentially less jobs available, which would ultimately result in an extremely slow-paced, slow-growing, and stagnant economy. Now, in a scenario where the government implements a law making public advertisement illegal, it could easily be forecasted that a global economic catastrophe would occur. Times Square would be colorless, businesses would go bankrupt, the markets would be in chaos, and hypothetically, it would greatly impact the tourism industry. Travel and tourism is one of America's largest industries, and its decline would be another unhealthy cut to the nation's economic stimulation. A portion of the MTA revenue comes from advertisements. To a great extent, the MTA is subsidized. It's easy to make the conclusion that whoever's in charge of it must be swimming in money due to the overwhelming number of daily customers and rising prices. The average NYC traveler doesn't take into consideration the actual cost to operate. They spend approximately $16 billion on maintenance, improvements, train conductors, website managers, suppliers, and so forth. As a matter of fact, the MTA possesses a total of approximately $24 billion of outstanding debt. Fares only cover less than half of the cost of their operating expenses. Theoretically, without ad revenue, the government would be forced to pay an extra $120 million. That would be capital that could be used for better purposes. Not only does advertising benefit companies by exposing their consumer products and services, but various advertisements could also benefit observers that seek learning and career opportunities. As an entrepreneur myself, I personally find the ads extremely educational. I look at them, I'd observe whether or not it's effective, and if it is, I'd dissect it and ask myself, what is it that makes this ad so effective? I then contemplate on how I can use what I learn and turn it into a persuasive technique that would benefit my businesses. I'd imagine that everyone else that has an interest in pursuing a craft similar to mine, they would be using public advertisements to their learning advantage as well.
You're now listening to E-Lab
Wait, everyone, and slowly.
My fellow Americans, this is your Fed talking to you about public advertising. I don't like it. Well, cut.
I don't know what to say either.
Just don't.
Something about to say.
Oh my god.
Stop smoking cigarettes.
Talking about public
And
advertisements.
what the ad? Yeah, this is recording.
I'll let you go.
Obama.
Is it going? Okay. It only helps the economy. That's the only point you're making, right?
You could elaborate.
Okay, I forgot.
No, you could cut. You could still go.
There was an
Damn. Right now. Oh man.
Stop looking at us.
I'm sorry, Karan just